4:30, Chicago Alderman Willie Cochran recovering after collapsing at City Hall. A fellow alderman performed CPR on his colleague.
And our ABC 7 Sarah Schulte was at City Hall when this happened. Sarah.
Well, Judy, Alderman Willie Cochran tells me he is back home resting. He says low blood pressure caused him to faint. The incident took place shortly before noon during Chicago Police Department budget hearings. The 23rd Alderman collapsed sitting in his chair, causing aldermen to rush to his rescue. Quite a scare for Willie Cochran. The Southside Alderman was alert as he was taken away by ambulance from City Hall. A few minutes after Cochran took a seat in City Council chambers to attend budget hearings, he collapsed in his chair. Budget Committee Chairman Alderman Carrie Austin was the first to notice. She shouted, "Man down."
Then when I saw him, he was in distress. And it was like, I just jumped into action.
So did several other aldermen. With the help of a police officer, Northside Alderman Pat O'Connor used his Park District lifeguard training he learned as a teenager to perform CPR on Cochran.
He was like kind of contorted, and so we just took him down to the ground and checked for a pulse, opened an airway, and gave him some compression because we weren't feeling a real good pulse.
Cochran came to. O'Connor joked with his colleague as aldermen were trying to convince Cochran to leave on a gurney.
He was kind of embarrassed about all the attention, and he didn't want to go out on the gurney. And, you know, we just told him that he needs to go out on the gurney because, you know, if something happened on the way to the hospital, he'd sue us, and then we'd have to pay him. Cochran faces federal charges for bribery, wire fraud, and extortion. His colleagues say he's also been caring for a sick wife.
He does have a lot of stress and a lot of weight on him. So, you know, we just want to continue to pray for him and his family.
As budget hearings resumed, Alderman Austin said it's time for a paramedic, doctor, or nurse to attend all council hearings.
We do need a medical individual over here for, especially during our council, during our hearings, in the event of something occur again.
Alderman Austin also recommended CPR class for all aldermen. Obviously, Alderman O'Connor won't need it. Cochran fainted right before it was his turn to ask Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson questions during the budget hearings.